Hello, EU alliance members and potentially Vin and Sori. Um, so I chose for our selection for this particular theme, Blind Guardian Soulforged. There's two actually interesting stories behind this one. The first is that Soulforged as a song um, was I mean, if we go back to this was early 2000s. So obviously forums were much more commonly used by bands as a way to communicate with fans. Hansi, lead singer for Blind Guardian, had posted on the official forums asking what book series he should read and write a song about. Um, Dragonlance was the landslide winner here. And then Hansi would choose the subject matter. And I don't think it was much of a surprise to most of us what he chose. Um, it was also for me personally my favorite book series, and my brother as well, growing up, and was kind of what got me into Dungeons and Dragons when I was in high school. The song follows the story of the Majere brothers, twins, Caramon and Raceland. Caramon's a huge guy, born fighter. His brother, Raceland, is incredibly intelligent, but is anything but a born fighter. He's very frail, and even when they were younger, very sickly. Um, he did possess, however, a natural gift for magic. On the world of Kryn, magic is powerful and also quite dangerous. I mean, I think it's dangerous across the board in Dungeons and Dragons, but its use was limited by joining one of the three schools of magic. Each school devoted to one of the three moons that Kryn has, and that's where they draw their power from, their magical power from. In order to join one of the schools of magic, though, they have to undertake a difficult and dangerous test. Raceland survived barely. In the last part of the test, killing his own brother, Caramon, in an illusion that he thought was real. So this wasn't like a case of where he knew it was an illusion. I mean, for his intents and purposes, he thought what was happening was actually happening. Um, the test left his body permanently damaged. His skin was permanently turned gold. His eyes have now like hourglass shaped pupils. And it shows time as it affects all things. Was kind of the way he says it. Basically, he sees everybody dying slowly in front of him. And as well, he's even more frail and sickly as a result. What left his skin turn gold and gave him these eyes was he somehow survived a fireball being cast at him. That's what permanently changed his skin. Um, this then strained relationship between the brothers sets up the basis of their story and is kind of at the heart of this song. So, when you listen to the lyrics of the song, that will give you some information. It is talking, for the most part, about the test. Um, because of the incredible power that Raceland gained, it also came with pretty incredible ambition as well. He would eventually become the most powerful wizard who ever lived, but the cost was quite high. It's definitely a story worth reading if you're looking for a good fantasy story. It was a New York Times bestseller. I'm not going to spoil it. I would definitely recommend. So the Chronicles, the Dragonlance Chronicles, are the first three books, and that tells the larger story of the Heroes of the Lands, of which Caramon and Rayson are part of the Heroes of the Lands. But the story between the two twins is told in the Dragonlance Legends trilogy. So I would recommend reading. It's six books. They're not very long though, so it's they're a pretty easy read. Um, and That's kind of where most of this comes from. So for me, obviously, beyond the cool fan chosen aspect of how this song came to be, it holds a lot of meaning to me as somebody who is, D&D is a huge part of my life now. And uh, special shout out to my Discord, Venusaur Discord D&D crew, past and present. Silver, Damon, Neil, Adam, Big Homie Dan, X, Zork, and Cregan. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy the song. Have a good one.